Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gustavo Ryan, and today I'm going to talk and discuss a little bit about the recently teased and announced Fallout game, Fallout 76. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new Fallout game after 3 years of the release of Fallout 4. We got a new Fallout game, and this is not your ordinary Fallout game. At first I was speculating that this is going to be like Fallout 5 or Fallout New Orleans or Fallout based on New York, but we got Fallout 76. Now you might be thinking and asking, what is Fallout 76? Where and when this going to take place? What the story going to be represents? What's the premise of this new Fallout game, and so on. And based on Fallout wiki page, I searched about Fallout 76. So I remember that Fallout 76 has been, like teased a little bit in Fallout 4. In the reporter in the TV in a prologue, he stated a news about the opening of Vault 76 and its centenary in 2076, and also in Fallout 3, based on Fallout Wiki, it is stated that in Mothership Zeta DLC, Vault, a Vault-Tec official named Gilles Wollstonecraft, he said that Vault 76 began constructing on 2065 and ended in 2069, and it was debuted 5 years after that in 2076. So it is like a connected kind of things between Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, between the Vault-Tec official that has been abducted in Mothership Zeta and the news that has been reported by the reporter in the prologue of Fallout 4. So it has been teased twice in two different Fallout games. So if you haven't already watched the new Fallout 76 trailer, I'm going to play it for you right now.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country roads, take me
But when the fighting has stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild.
I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, take me home, country roads.
In Vault 76, our future begins.
So okay, that is the Fallout 76 teaser trailer. Keep in mind, it's only a teaser trailer, not a gameplay trailer. The gameplay trailer itself is going to be revealed with more information on E3 on June 10th. Okay, so we need to wait like 10 days until E3 started to gain more reliable and also official information. But now we're going to see An information stated by a guy in Twitter. He also predicted Fallout 4, what is the story going to be like, when does it take place, and where does Fallout 4 takes place, which is in Boston. And his name was Jason Schreier. He recently said in many Twitter posts, many tweets, he stated that Fallout 76 is, in fact, an online Fallout game. Okay, so as you can see here, he stated that anyone who will spend the next 2 weeks expecting that Fallout 76 will be our traditional single-player RPG like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, or Fallout 4 will be very disappointed. Why? Because the implementation of online feature. But he also heard that Fallout 76, yes, it is indeed an online game of some sort, and it is indeed developed by BGS in both Maryland and Austin. And also, in a tweet right here, he stated that some people had skeptic views, and also reporting that Jason Schreier made only predictions and he is not a reliable source, but in fact that he is 80 to 90% accurate. But you know, the percentage only like 80 to 90, so there is like 10 to 20% of false or error, so keep that in mind. He stated that despite the skepticism in Reddit and Twitch by his reporting on Fallout 76 being an online game, he again stated that if you are hyped for a single-player RPG Fallout game, you will be disappointed. He is warning us. He is warning that this is in fact not our traditional single-player Fallout RPG. And now in this tweet, he quoted or taken a line from his own Kotaku post right here. So we're going to see just the Kotaku post itself. It is indeed made by Jason himself. Fallout 76 is an online survival RPG. When Bethesda announced Fallout 76 with a teaser trailer this morning, promising more information at E3, which is on June 10th, it was easy to assume that the new game will be a traditional single-player role-playing game, same like Fallout games before. The precursors of Fallout games such as Fallout 1, 2, Tactics, Verdict and Steel, 3, 4, and New Vegas are all heavily in single player and also role playing aspect. Well, except Fallout 4, which is a little bit surprising because RPG elements in that game is kinda small. But let's moving on. But Fallout 76 is in fact an online survival RPG. Online survival RPG that's heavily inspired by games like DayZ and Rust, according to 3 people familiar with the project. So, ladies and gentlemen, in this Kotaku post made by Jason, he stated that Fallout 76 is in fact an online survival RPG. Let's keep that in mind, an online survival RPG. This is stated by a person that previously predicted so many predictions that came out to be true of Fallout 4. But we need to also keep something in mind, that we shouldn't put our hopes and expectation too high or too low, because the game is not released yet, and more information will be revealed at E3. So we need to wait like 10 days after this announcement, after yesterday's announcement on uh, May 30, because we shouldn't, make other speculation other than like from a reliable source or some sort. If this is going to turn to be like heavily based on online aspect or online RPG, then I think it's going to fail because not everyone has a decent to good internet connection in the world. For an example, I am living in Indonesia and I am struggling to get a good internet connection. I could play CSGO, for an example. CSGO in Asian server, I could play it. I often play it with, Asian people and also Australians sometimes, but it's still not a good kind of thing to do from Bethesda if they heavily rely on online interaction on the Fallout 76. But if it turned out to be like it's still a single player game, but it is not strictly single player game because of online feature. But if it does feature like a drop in and drop out system, like in Borderlands 2 or in Dark Souls, for an example, then I think it just works, like Todd Howard said before on E3 a couple of years ago. It just works. So yeah, I think uh, that is it. And Fallout 76 was originally a prototype multiplayer mode for Fallout 4, but instead of putting it in Fallout 4, they made a new game. It is called Fallout 76, and I really hope that Bethesda doesn't fuck up or maybe drop the balls too early like EA and like uh, I don't want them to promise so many, but the representation would be just half of it, or maybe just below the expectation. I don't want our Fallout to be like that. So all in all, we just need to wait until E3 on June 10th happens. So more informations about Fallout 76 would be revealed to us by Bethesda and Todd Howard himself. And I also am going to do the trailer breakdown to see what things or how many things that has been implied to us by the Fallout 76 teaser trailer. So I'm going to do that video after this. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys later.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.